Miss Asia, the students of Indugaka Ipkowala Pharmacy College, to recite the prayer. Ma Saraswati, the goddess of knowledge.
जग शिर मोर बनाए पार अम्ब विमलमति दे साहस शील विदय जीवन त्याग संयम सत्य स्नेह का स्वाभिमान भर दे हे हंस वाली ज्ञान दायी अम्ब विमल मति दे अम्ब विमल मति दे अम्ब विमल मति दे.
Thank you, students. Proceeding further, it is our ritual to welcome the eminent personalities and delegates present here. Hence, I request Mr. Vijay Bhalla, who has been serving as the treasurer of the IPGA since last 20 years. He is actively involved in all the association activities. We are fortunate enough to get his full support in all the activities of IPGA. It is our privilege to ask for some thoughtful, provoking views, and I would like to request him to highlight about all the activities carried out by IPGA. Over to you, Bhalla, sir.
Good morning. Thank you very much, Ankita. On behalf of Central Executive Council of Indian Pharmacy Graduate Association, it's my proud privilege to welcome all the participants as well as the renowned speaker of today's webinar, Dr. Ranjit Barshikar, sir. Welcome, sir. Welcome for really sparing your valuable time to enlighten the young budding pharmacist on the some of a critical parameters as well as some of the golden future opportunities for students who can really take up their profession to a different domains as well as heights. In fact, the year 2023 is a golden jubilee year for Indian Pharmacy Graduate Association. The IPGA was formed in the year 1973, and now we've in 2023 celebrating 50th year of golden jubilee with more than 8,000 life members all across the country. And more so, we're really fortunate that Dr. Jay Balan, who happens to be one of the very active central executive member, has taken an initiative to conduct 50 webinars during this 1 year, so that the pharmacist, budding pharmacist, and all professionals of pharmacy can be benefited. And I'm very grateful on behalf of CC, Dr. Jay Balan, for this great initiative. I'm very sure people will remember this for long. Another very good part of this particular year, that being a golden jubilee year, we are conducting 35th annual conference of Indian Pharmacy Graduate Association at New Delhi this time, at one of the very premium venue, B.R. Ambedkar Internationally Convention Center at Janpath, New Delhi, near India Gate. So it's a beautiful venue. I, on behalf of Central Executive Council as well as local organizing committee, invite all the students, faculty members, and other professionals to join at 35th annual conference on 1st of October. 1st of October being Sunday, 2nd being national holiday, and 30th September being a Saturday holiday. So 3 days, they have a sufficient time to book their tickets, register for the conference, and join at a mega event which will be graced by some of the eminent personalities, including Drug Control Journal of India, Principal Health Secretary, as well as President Pharmacy Council of India, beside many industrialists, CEOs of the industries. So I'm very sure even the theme chosen is a changing dynamics of pharmacy profession. And one of the great changing dynamics is artificial intelligence also.
Yes.
Yeah, so artificial intelligence is definitely is a computing technology which Dr. Ranjit will definitely discuss in detail. He happens to be an expert on that. So of course, this artificial intelligence is really going to change medicinal chemistry and healthcare in coming time. I think we have the use of computing technology in computer-aided drug design, target protein, reducing the health hazard and even cost also. We can have a virtual screening for all absorption, distribution, metabolism, as well as excretion. I think artificial intelligence, along with machine learning, deep learning, analytics, artificial neuronal networking, uh, we can really alter many of the domains and parameters in pharmacy profession. I think we can improve manufacturing processes. We can help in drug discovery and design. We can process biomedical and clinical data. We can check even rare disease and personalized medicine also. We can identify some of the clinical trial candidates also by doing this. We can have a predictive treatment results. We can have a predictive biomarkers also. Drug purposing is one of the key parameters using artificial intelligence, and many more. I think Dr. Ranjit is going to discuss this in details, some of the very important use and application of this artificial intelligence in pharmaceutical sciences. We at IPGA has one of the forum, which is IPGA Student Forum, and they are also very actively working all across the country. In September, IPGA Student Forum is also conducting one of our international conference in New Delhi on good pharmacy practice education, GPPED. This is 2023. All the students from Asian countries would be participating in Delhi. So some of the interested students can participate in GPPED also 2023 in September. That is great opportunity for that. Our IPGA Women Forum is also very active and conducting regularly so many activities. Some of the female faculty members can become a active part of IPGA Women Forum also. Besides that, so many activities are there. So finally, on behalf of the Central Executive Council, our President, Dr. Atul Nasa, our General Secretary, Dr. Arun Garg, and all other Central Executive members from all across the country, and local organizing committee member of 35th Annual Conference, I welcome you all to this webinar. I welcome you all at New Delhi to attend 35th Annual Conference on 1st October. Thank you very much, one and all. I am very grateful to Dr. Bhagirat Patel, a good friend of mine, Dr. Devesh Shastri, Dr. Ankita, for really taking this great initiative to organize this webinar on a very fine day. Thank you very much, one and all, and welcome you to this webinar. Thank you. Good. Over to you, Dr. Ankita.
Thank you very much, sir. We are immensely grateful to you for sparing your valuable time and encouraging us. Today, one of the most captivating personalities who is currently serving as a president of IPGA Gujarat State Branch, Dr. Bhagirat Patel, is not present with us due to his abroad tour. His mentorship has made today's event possible and fruitful. He conveyed his best wishes for the success of today's event. Further, on behalf of entire team of IPGA, I would like to convey birthday wishes to him. With this, we move forward with the most energetic and multifaceted personality, Mr. Ranjit Barshikar. In a career of that spans 51 years, he had reached and varied experience in the pharma industry, especially in quality management, R&D, manufacturing, regulatory, USFDA, EU, and WHO. He has received various awards like Quality Championship Gold by Quality Council of India, the Lifetime Achievement Award by International UNICEF Council USA, and the 100 Most Impactful Healthcare Leaders Global Award by World Health Congress. He was invited as a jury by Economic Times for ET Healthcare Awards 2022. Currently, he is working as a CEO for QBD International and MPP Geneva Advisor for United Nations since January 2019. He is also an active member of editorial board of Journal of Generic Medicine, England. He has expertise in quality by design, data integrity, CAPA, quality culture, validations, continuous manufacturing, PAT, regulatory, and various other GMP subjects. Mr. Barshikar has worked as a quality expert with the World Bank, Washington, USA, and with Saudi Arabia FDA for generating the regulations and training SFDA inspectors on behalf of World Bank. He has also traveled 70 countries and delivered more than 500 presentations in conferences and 112 webinars as chairman or keynote speaker. He was nominated as an IPA expert Geneva for ICH Expert Working Group Geneva on CTD-QoS. He has worked with Pfizer, Sun Pharma, Leica Labs, Cancer Research Institute, Mumbai, and retired as a global quality head or vice president in 2006. With this brief introduction, I would like to request him to throw some light on the impact and applications of artificial intelligence in pharma industry and pharmacy field. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ankita, for your kind introduction. I also thank Dr. Atul Nasa, Dr. Arun Garg, Dr. Jayabalan, Dr. Vijay Bhalla, Dr. Ankita, Dr. Divesh Shastri, Dr. Vivek for inviting me today in this 50th webinar series of IPGA Gujarat. Friends, this is, I think, my fourth program with IPGA in India on various subjects. And it has been always pleasure to be associated with such a fine group, which is taking such a great interest initiatives in for the students' benefit. I'm very happy to address such a large audience today, and the registrations beyond 380 or plus or something Dr. Jayabalan mentioned, which is a great feeling that such a great initiative by IPGA Gujarat has generated such an enthusiasm amongst the participants. When I was given this subject on the artificial intelligence, which is my favorite hot topic of today, it always a pleasure to speak on such a latest technology, which is been regularly followed up education-wise as well as regulation-wise by various regulation agencies worldwide. So I'm happy with several universities in India and the associations are taking so much keen interest and making every effort for their students to understand the whole concept on artificial intelligence applications, its impact, and not only in the industry, but in pharmacy profession as well. So when Dr. Shastri was talking to me, I said, yes, certainly I will spend few minutes on pharmacy profession also, though in India it has still not picked up in pharmacy profession, but the education has picked up a lot. But as a learning courses, it has to be picked up still. So there are some universities which have started this program, but still large thing have to be done. Lot of activities still to be done from learning perspective for the students. And it is not only for students, but it is also for the faculty as well. So with this preamble, I would like to present my presentation today to all of you. Feel free to tell me whether you are able to see it properly. If there is any disturbance, please let me know. Are you able to see the first slide?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The second one?
Yes, sir. Slides
Okay.
are moving.
Okay, good. So the Dr. Shastri mentioned to me about artificial intelligence applications and impact in pharma industry as well as pharmacy profession. And to that, I have added a little bit so that it will be still beneficial to all the participants. What is going to happen in next 7 years in pharma industry? So future of pharma based on artificial intelligence, how the things are going to make a big impact. So that also I'm going to brief you. So just a small request to the participants that there are few slides and the videos which are copyrighted. Please be careful on that. You need to obtain prior permission. So I'm very sure those who have been reading about it, learning about it, listening about it, the definitions or the what is artificial intelligence, AI and ML stand for. The AI which we always talk of, it's a no doubt branch of computer science, no doubt about it. It's also about statistics. It is also about engineering. So it's a combination of engineering, statistics, and computer science to perform with the help of algorithms the task and the behavior such as learning, making decisions, and most important is predictability. Is going to guide the decision making process and give appropriate decisions, options as well, and predictions in time to come, or what is going to happen today, or what will happen after a few days, and how to take care of the situation so that the negative things do not happen. ML allows to be developed for training algorithms. And when we talk of pharmacy profession and the pharma industry, I'm going to discuss with you on both of these aspects today. So when we talk of pharmacy profession, it has a tremendous potential in pharmacy profession as well, enormous opportunities in education, drug discovery to patient care, wherever education is involved, whether it is the colleges, the schools, the colleges, the universities, and special courses, if any university is handling it, to automate various aspects of pharmacy system, which I already mentioned, clinical decision-making process, drug development, and the medication management for the patients, so that you can effectively monitor the patient, whoever is involved in pharmacy area. And the pharmacy, when we talk, is not only of students, it is also the pharmacy by profession. Those who are involved into that, those could be doctors, healthcare doctors, could be clinical trial, clinical systems, and other monitoring activities. Another advantage potential it has is a quick analysis of huge amount of data. Though it may take several weeks for a human to read and understand, whereas in few seconds, this AI understand whole thing, it reads and it starts making its own decision to guide the human. It definitely has a benefit of patient outcomes. for monitoring perspective. It has increased efficiency. And also it reduces the healthcare cost, because even today, now several hospitals in India are using artificial intelligence and robotic process in the surgery area, and which is called invisible surgery, reducing the time of surgery, reducing the time of patients in the hospital, reducing the cost for the patients as well. So even the healthcare, making it more personalized, efficient and effective. So in all these areas, artificial intelligence has a potential as a part of pharmacy profession. When you talk of the education in the universities, it's a classroom behavior management of the students it can predict. When you feed the data of the students, planning of the lessons to be studied for next 1 month or few weeks or a day or per hour, is gamification to make students fully engaged in the classroom by various technical aspects, like you can say video or the screening of various other interesting clips to make them understand the subject. That is where we call it audiovisual in the classroom, language learning, preparation for the tests, for the management, to have a proper examination and the assessment of the all the students, their performances. Parent-teacher communication, automatically things start moving, scheduling of the staff, development, transportation, maintenance, finance, and the last is the cyber security. There are so many areas where the universities can utilize these whole aspects on artificial intelligence. From digital healthcare pharmacy colleges perspective, these topics you can start the training courses. There are some universities I am aware of. I am advisor to some of them who have already started these training courses separately. As the time passes, they have a plan to introduce as a full course, as a part of syllabus also, depending on the approval by the necessary PCI. Postgraduate opportunities are also there now in master's degrees. Fellowships are available, and there are also educational credits which are available today in United States. In the United States, there are several colleges which have started implementing AI activities in their whole programming of the year activities for the students from learning perspective. There are several digital health fellowships and permanent jobs also, which have been seen in the United States. And I'm sure the same pattern has now started in India, so that more and more people get opportunities as a teaching staff or faculty. So overall, if you see from that perspective, FIP, that is the International Pharmaceutical Federation, has published a report, and which I would like to summarize in one sentence, is a global initiative which is happening for integrating digital health into the pharmacy education and pharmacy workforce. So this is very good report. You can always refer it. It is in public domain as well. For future of pharma industry, when we talk of from education perspective, so that to address the need of the future of pharma industry, we are always looking now in pharma industry, the patient-centric product development, patient-centric compliances, patient-centric decision-making, whole manufacturing activities and testing and compliances, with the help of digital competence, with the help of quality and compliance areas or the necessary departments, and by using various latest pharma technologies. So all these departments have started using R&D, quality, manufacturing, testing, supply chain, every department in pharmaceutical technical area as well as commercial areas have started using artificial intelligence in top few companies. So, which is a great beginning in our country. So when we talk of benefit perspective, we are completely aligning vertically this curriculum, which has been integrated into the current pharmacy curriculum. And this has to move in a step manner, phased manner, so that everybody do not get surprises. Step by step, people will learn, faculty learns, students also learn, and it benefits overall the universities, organization, management, and the students from all the perspectives. And the students in the first year itself, when they start learning this, it is a big building the foundation about artificial intelligence, utility, and tapping all the potentials for their own benefit, which they can start also picking up at home while studying the subjects. Longer under developing the deeper understanding of the subjects with the help of AI, big data, and robotics. Now, these three terminologies, my friends, you please remember what is going to happen. And you might be reading also, you might be going through various social publications as well. The lot of things are happening with respect to AI, big data, and robotic perspective. In robotics, there are chatbots, and now we are accessing several websites globally where there is the appearance of a chatbots communication system. So exposure to AI, chatbots, and blockchain in India also is being used now in the industry, which I'm going to discuss as we go along my presentation. So whole effort here while implementing or aligning whole activity in the curriculum for the students, it is going to bridge the gap between the students and the industry. It is going to help you tremendously. So when we are on the industry now, let me tell you a little bit background about the industry. Is no doubt our pharma industry is highly knowledge based, my friends, and this is third globally by volume. Third globally by volume of manufacturing the products. Okay, and by value it is 10th in the world. It had 2021 the business of 42 billion, and now it is expected to go up next year up to $65 billion. For exports is almost 50%, little more than 50% in the 2024. When we exported to more than 200 countries. And interesting fact, I'm sure you would love to note, is that we are having today 3,000 pharma companies in India, okay, out of which more than 10,000 are manufacturing sites. Remember, this is very, very important. There is a great opportunities for us, and that is why this is known as sunrise industry, my friends, and it is also known as pharmacy of the world, as coined even by our Prime Minister. The projection for Indian pharma industry, it is not only the domestic growth, which is going to be 3 times in this decade by end of 2023, but if you see from 2021 from 42 billion to 2024 65 billion, and expected to be double than 24 business, that is $130 billion business by 2023, is a great and aggressive projections. And this itself shows that we are having tremendous opportunities for utilizing these kind of technologies, artificial intelligence, machine learning, augmented reality, virtual reality, and so on and so forth. So without the usage of that, this aggressive target of $130 billion is difficult to achieve. Regulatory initiatives there are so many. One is, you see that on your screen, the artificial intelligence in drug manufacturing. This is a very important document which is issued by US FDA. European Medicine Agency, EMA, has also published a document just last month on 13th of July, reflection paper on use of artificial intelligence in the medicinal product life cycle. Life cycle is whole life cycle of a product. It means that the product existence into the market is a life cycle of a product, not the shelf life of a batch. We are talking of maybe the product is existing for 50 years, 100 years. That's a life cycle. Like you see, paracetamol is there for more than 100 years. So life cycle is very big. So to monitor whole activity, there is artificial intelligence utility. So EMA has issued these document just exactly last month. So while talking on these aspects about artificial intelligence as one of the most important technology, which is strongly recommended by regulatory agencies, my friends, there is a organization which is called ISPE, which is highly recognized topmost organization worldwide in the pharma field, is International Society of Pharmaceutical Engineering. And they have given a lot of information on Pharma 4.0 from digitalization perspective, and which always says and always strongly recommending on automation in the industry for the more and more accuracy, more and more efficiency of the data, and perfect decision-making activity from the perspective of predictive, quality control, end-to-end monitoring activity, and ensuring the training of the people for digitalization of Pharma 4.0, so that they call it as a workforce 4.0, and giving them complete knowledge of the subject. So ISP has taken tremendous initiative and lead globally so that people benefit from this perspective. Even US FDA also gets involved in various ISPA programs worldwide. And therefore, machines, equipment, and computers, according to this Pharma 4.0, is helping tremendously from utilization and digitalization perspective. So when we talk of artificial intelligence here, friends, the artificial intelligence, automated process control versus Pharma 4.0. There are several activities yesterday, even today, some of the organizations which are always working on reactive mode. Now, it is always expected that we should be proactive and not reactive. So therefore, Pharma 4.0 is helping us to predict what is likely to go wrong, when it can go wrong, and how we should avoid it, which I'll give you more examples as we go ahead. So that's the advantage of Pharma 4.0, connecting the whole plant from A to Z activities by way of algorithms, intelligent control, and automated data collection system for decision making with the help of statistical analysis. So the overall benefit we get of this synchronizing this whole activity of digitalization is the quality and the manufacturing, minimizing the variabilities and flexibilities. We are able to give real-time releases, my friend, And most important we get is handles very carefully the reliability of the data. The data integrity issues are getting minimized with the help of this technology. And that's the one of the biggest benefit, because whole thing is automatic monitoring activity of day-to-day work. So why AI we talk of in pharma industry? We call it because AI, we all know it's for several years industry has been experiencing. There are several commercial pain points like increase in cost, delayed launch due to the some R&D issues. There are always a product recalls on quality issues, which is very common in last several years worldwide, not only in India, but worldwide, including USA also, there are quality issues and product recalls, which is very common. So we are slowly moving to resolve these commercial pain points by having more efficient and automated process, data-driven decision making, and predictive analytical tools for effective quality in process monitoring, accurate data with the help of quality by design, timely launch of the product. Also, over the period, we have a cost savings and predictive quality analytics. And how this happens, let's see that as we go ahead. To begin with, this is in the drug discovery, it has a tremendous benefit. And in drug discovery, as Dr. Bala also was mentioning in his initial talk about the identifying the molecules. So this is where in the drug discovery, artificial intelligence has a great advantage in various stages of drug design and drug screening activity and the predictability from the drug screening in the drug discovery. So virtual screening of large number of compounds and to evaluate the structure of novel compounds is now the week's job, only few weeks job than few years ahead. So you see the time saved in the identification of the drug. You see this one, I'm giving you the reference here at the lower portion of the slide. This is published in the NAT Biotechnology in a particular volume this year, and it says artificial intelligence has been used to identify a new antibiotic. Now this new antibiotic is very, very powerful new drug that can kill several the species of antibiotic resistance bacteria in the body. And we have been seeing in last more than 2 decades that several new products which are getting launched has a resistance within 2 to 3 years in the body. Whereas this particular molecule now, which has been named and identified as halicin, is preventing, is with the help of ML algorithms, it kills many strains of bacteria within the human body, and it prevents the development of the resistance, antibiotic resistance in E. coli, etc. Whereas ciprofloxacin molecule, which is this is a ciprofloxacin molecule, and this one is a halicin molecule. So it completely kills such resistance bacteria from the body, and the drug is extremely effective. Whole thing is developed by artificial intelligence. So you can screen through hundreds of millions of chemical compounds in just few days, my friend. See the tremendous advantage of artificial intelligence is, as I explained to you, helicin is one of the most powerful antibiotics which has been discovered, and such several other promising antibiotic has been identified, and such tests are getting planned now in those laboratories with the help of AI. In clinical research, yes, it has a tremendous benefit by the use of advanced predictive analysis, APA, to identify the candidates, remote monitoring and real-time data access, so that you know the increased safety very fast. You are getting the data quickly, you are analyzing the data quickly at a very high speed, and such e-medical records is helping very efficiently to minimize the data errors. And that's the biggest advantage in clinical research and trials, because trial quality is automatically improved. Real time for trials is reduced almost by half the time, you see, and recruiting the trial patients in minutes than several months. So it's a biggest advantage that you are starting clinical trial very fast, and it reduces the volume of text and data. Reading time is reduced, and just within few seconds, this technology is reading whole data and making the decisions to move faster, to identify the patients in very much less time and start moving the clinical trials effectively, efficiently. Thus, it saves the cost, it saves the speed of clinical operations. There are interesting documents which have been published in the formulation development in R&D with the help of artificial intelligence, or we say the neural network. Quetiapine fumarate extended release tablet formulation, designing with the help of neuron network. This was just 5 years ago. Then it is how this neuron network has been used for quality by design implementation in formulation development of solid dispersion fenofibrate. And this was done by the Nadia, one of the university in Gujarat, Faculty of Pharmacy, Dharmsingh Desai University, and CU Shah College of Pharmacy in Surendranagar. You see these things, there's so much, our universities have gone ahead, some of the universities, to use this technology from R&D perspective. In manufacturing, the advantage is it minimizes the issues of quality control. It identifies the issues very timely. It predicts the bottleneck in the process monitoring, and in proactively suggests the corrective actions. So this is where it has an incrux, biggest advantage, my friends, in manufacturing of the pharmaceutical products. So it identifies the process anomalies and predicts the quality issues much in advance before failure happens, so that quality team, manufacturing team can take corrective actions and avoid failures in manufacturing, and thus saving the cost of the batch failure. So it is alerting the staff to investigate why their issue has come up on the quality perspective, and proactively. So it has a tremendous benefit from compliance, minimizing the risk, and improving the operational efficiencies. There are several Indian companies who have great push for digitalization in AI, ML, RPA, that is robotic process automation. Several companies globally, no doubt, but in India also there are several companies who have started implementing for last more than 5 years. Sun Pharma, Cipla, Dr. Reddy's, Lupin, Piramal, there are several more. In phased manner, they are using it from drug discovery to supply chain, also for quality monitoring, process monitoring, and paperless plant activities with the help of electronic batch manufacturing records and RPA, that is robotic process automation. And why it is used, I will explain you further. In Dr. Reddy's lab, I'm going to quickly brief you in some organization data which is available in public domain. They are using it for making smart SOPs and to read and write the intent for the SOPs and reducing the chance of human error significantly in writing the SOPs. And their vision was digitization of across the complete value chain, all technical departments and commercial departments, also faster development of product, golden batch data for correct process parameters from quality perspective, from yield perspective, and now they are developing bots to assist manufacturing, QA, R&D, and business. And with that development, they have already started using these bots in robotic process automation for audit trail compliance, audit trail review. So this audit process, when we talk of robotic process automation, it is being used today mainly for audit trail review mechanism to minimize the data integrity issues in the plant. At Cipla, they have a partnership with Wealthy Therapeutics, a startup company which has an AI activity development process for pharma. They are providing real-time monitoring and coaching and advice to the patients with the help of marketing and the quality team and R&D team in the organization in Cipla for virtual clinical assistant to the doctors as well. Similarly, they are started using now the value chain like in finance, R&D, manufacturing, supply chain, HR also, and reaching out to their customers as well. In Lupin, they tied up with Jiffy.ai, that's their partner for AI implementation, for data processing, analytics, providing intelligent and seamless way of operation in throughout the organization, and digital solutions to improve the accuracy of processes with the high speed. In Sun Pharma, they established as a proactive approach in 2011, 12 years ago, they started a company, their own company called Erametrics for AI implementation. They call it AI, artificial intelligence, robotic automation. That's what I feel is their the name, from where the name has come up as Erametrics. So they are now also using it for predicting the toxicity. Remember, this is very, very important in the pharma industry for predicting the toxicity, long-term toxicity. And thus, it is reducing 6-month study cycle to a month or less than month, and translating into the savings in terms of time and resources, as well as animal studies are removed. This is the biggest advantage of artificial intelligence, and the Sun Pharma has moved into that area to not to use animals for clinical studies, for the toxicity studies perspective. And this reduces the need of animal sacrifice and provides the boost to human animal research in line with the reduce, refine, and replace principles of animal testing. So they have almost replaced now animal testing. Robotics, how robotics can be used in manufacturing, packaging lines, as well as in stores. Here are the examples. Above is the tablet manufacturing. There are several cameras, and robotics is studying each of the capsules or the tablet coming out of the machine online and checking whether everything is okay. If any tablet or capsule is bad, it is removing it from appearance perspective. So it has several cameras are fitted on this line. Same way on packaging, the figure number 6, robotics in packaging, all the cartons, everything is thoroughly checked by the robotic data collection and ensuring each carton is perfect in all the coding perspectives. The figure 5 is the store management, where robotics are being used for the warehouse people, for in the pharmacy area. Pharmacies, you can say big hospital pharmacies and the shops, you can see these kind of robotics are getting used now to have a quick getting the product for patient's delivery. And you don't need to find out if through computers here and there, just put the requirement and this robotic starts acting based on that, and it communicates with the concerned manager there in the warehouse. These are some more examples. That this is one is a bottle filling or vial filling operations. These are in the testing area, quality control. These are packaging. A lot of robotic hands are being used for the automation perspective to minimize the errors. In quality assurance, to automate and various time-consuming and error-prone manual inspection tasks. So wherever there are human involved, errors may happen. Minimize all those unintentional errors. This automation is tremendously helping quality team, which AI-enabled quality solutions providers are there to ensure proactively the quality compliance, cost saving, tremendous productivity improvement, because quality assurance team is quickly giving releases now, online releases. So you don't have to wait completely for manual collection of the data and go for manual release, which takes a lot of time. So this completely whole activity getting standardized from the quality monitoring perspective. At Novartis, you see this audit trail, they are using robotic process automation, that there are several activities, processes in several equipment in the quality control lab. How these bots are used as a RPA tools for reviewing the audit data. Complete manual review mechanism is eliminated, and whole automation has come in place with the help of RPA, that is robotic process automation. And it analyzes the data, it investigates, monitor, and if there are problems, it gives alerts. And there are online reports, there are web accesses also anybody can have, and this signal with the help of ML, that is machine learning, and by the use of big data analytics platform, it has a tremendous boon for quality assurance stream from audit perspective. Complaints handling is the biggest advantage. It gives remedial suggestions, it gives the predictive or proactive decisions, and it also gives appropriate suggestion to avoid such errors or such problem in future in the interest of patients. If you see this example, we are moving from current manual operation towards the complete automation, and all these activities are fully automated. and timely communication of each of the steps involved in CAPA implementation, corrective and preventive action system, which is one of the most key area where every pharma company going through tough time to meet the regulatory agency's requirement. Blockchain in the supply chain is a big advantage again here. It has advantage of public ledgers type to store every single record, event, and transaction in a sequential manner in a variable way, which is called blocks. Each block has a different information. So it is not easy to copy. It is not easy to hack to anybody. So from cyber security perspective, the blockchain supply is biggest advantage to the industry. So it gives a safe and easy way to share authenticated information throughout the organization. It is completely ease of operations for the industry. There are several MNCs who have started using AI, GSK, Sanofi, Bayer, Boehringer, Lilly, Pfizer, Roche, Novo Nordisk, Novartis, ABBs, and there are several more also. In manufacturing, for automatic batch releases and generating the audit trail data with the help of RPA. In manufacturing also, it reduces the machine downtime because it is predicting the machine failure in advance. And you are able to do the corrective measures to avoid the machine failure. So machine downtime is reduced and product disruption doesn't happen. And loss of expensive API doesn't happen. So overall, because of the predictive maintenance, because of the predictive quality issues, it reduces the operational cost. At Amgen USA, they are using it in manufacturing to identify the manufacturing deviations automatically. And with the help of control charts and Pareto charts, they are able to give lot of information in time, and so they reduce the production time and improving the safety and quality of the product so that it improves the quality, it minimizes the quality issues, and alerts the organization if there are such deviations in time. Timely identification, very important. In sterile manufacturing, in clean room operations, the robotic process automation, robotic hands are of a great use, my friends. It has a complete control on the sources of contaminants in the sterile area. One of the method is restricted access barrier system, RABs, with fully automated hydrogen peroxide decontamination for entire clean room prior to each batch. So tremendous advantage. And FDA has mentioned in one of their conference 2 years ago that reduction in risk to the drug product through the use of automation and robotics is the need of the hour. So the things are moving from that perspective. GSK is using this augmented reality in their new sterile manufacturing factory in UK to validate, assure the design and secure the future of aseptic filling of vials and syringes, and completely handling the cold chain products for the next 10 to 20 years. And they are using Microsoft HoloLens technology to literally bring the facility to the life. See the real life situation. We'll see as I'm in next 2 slides, I'm going to show you actual that information. Tracking fake medicines, they are using this with the help of machine learning, and there is a device called paper analytical device. With the help of that, a very bad company has designed it chemical test card. You can carry it in a pocket. Anywhere where there are issues, there are complaints of such issues that medicine is not of useful or not of benefit to the patient and doesn't make a difference to the patient, they can immediately check whether it's a fake medicine. Now look at this. This is what I was talking to the Microsoft HoloLens. In manufacturing, engineering and healthcare and education as well, it can be used to a large extent for precise and efficient hands-free operations on the shop floor to see the activities themselves, which is called Microsoft HoloLens. And few more companies have started introducing that. This is one example of Corvair Pharma in Europe. They have already started using this augmented reality with the help of such HoloLens. You see their officer is wearing this HoloLens and generating the screen in the air and communicating with the subject experts to handle her problem. So within no time, there are corrective measures taken place with the help of the HoloLens, more and more automation to guide employees through the facilities and improve team collaboration, improve team communications for quick remediation actions for any problem on the shop floor. So you see, this is another example on packaging lines, digitized documentation, reducing the deviation, maximizing the quality, ready to use the product. So this HoloLens is helping to see 3D information, 3D picture of each of these vials getting filled and studying it, communicating with the expert from engineering if there are any problems. This particular video I'm going to show you, my friend, which is very... So I hope the video is self-explanatory to you as a future of pharma industry. And what is exactly she was trying to tell is using HoloLens, holograms are getting generated. And when she was speaking from USA, at the same time, she is talking in Japan audience, in Japan itself, in Japanese language, all these with the help of neural technology, artificial intelligence. And this is gaining more and more popularity today in various industries, my friend. And this is what this fully automated HoloLens of Microsoft is about. And it not only generates hologram, but it transcribes the language as well. But the speaker doesn't know the language where she is going to speak in Japan. She doesn't know about it. But whole thing is getting translated automatically with the help of such technology. So moving forward, as a future impact of AI in pharma, more than 50% global companies are planning to implement now artificial intelligence in next 2 years, my friend. And whole thing, and the biggest advantage for our industry is it is going to be predictive and prescriptive for ensuring the continuous compliance and quality assurance. And the future will be completely AI-enabled, augmented reality and virtual reality, and now mixed reality as well, from the quality compliance perspective, from monitoring perspective. And the biggest advantage where we get is total production plant control and error diagnostics. Production system is safety and security is followed. Design and configuration is effectively done. And when we talk of virtual reality, it helps to decrease the design and production cost, maintain the product quality, reduces the time needed to go for a product concept to production and online releases. And this is one of the biggest tools supporting to compliance to Pharma 4.0. And where we talk of metaverse, when we talk of metaverse, I'm sure year ago, this was published in the Economic Times. Times of India as well as in New York Times, both. This was the virtual reality marriage which has taken place. I think it was in Kerala, if I am correct. The Dinesh SP and Janaganandini Ramaswamy, they got married virtual reality. So this is their original picture. This is their how they looked in VR, virtual reality, and this is a presence of the father, bride's late father. They brought him in virtual reality during the marriage. So this is where it was used a year before, and how it is getting popularized in India as well as world for various other uses. This is the virtual reality picture of all three of them: the father, the bride, and the boy. Now, Mr. Dinesh there. So this avatar is in the virtual reality, and therefore the interesting part that it enables in pharmaceutical industry as a completely monitoring the process virtually. Completely monitoring the process virtually. You don't have to run here and there. This is fully automated system, and all the scientists or the engineers are using the smart glasses, HoloLenses everywhere whenever required to monitor, to check the processes, to check the analytical area, to check the development, to check the real online releases, or even in supply chain. So when we have been talking on Pharma 4.0, Quality 4.0, Manufacturing 4.0, which is being used now today with the help of robotics, cloud computing, data analytics, artificial intelligence, blockchain, and with the help of other technologies called continuous manufacturing, 3D printing, artificial intelligence, and process analytical technology supporting strongly to continuous manufacturing. When we talk of future of pharma, which is going to be Pharma 5.0, there will be complete flexibility and agility in manufacturing, full automation. And with the help of good engineering practices, good workforce, which is highly trained for all such compliances, and very highly backed by quality culture in the organization. So Pharma 5.0 will not be difficult to comply at all. You look at one here picture which was published by McKinsey, and Manufacturing 4.0 using automation to improve quality, safety, productivity. And this further is going to improvise in the manufacturing monitoring and the development with the help of various technologies like machine vision for predicting the quality control, augmented reality glasses to assist factory operations, augmented reality based training, wearable wristbands to track the workers in the plant, and predictive analytics to optimize, complete the performance. And one of the key area will be digital twin. And all these dashboard will be continuously published on the screen, helping to ensure moving from earlier, about 2 decades ago, we were having batch manufacturing from the perspective of quality by testing. That was when the product is made, you are testing at the end of the product, which is packed, and releasing it. During a decade ago, it started all about continuous manufacturing with the help of quality by design to ensure the product failure will be minimized. But now, in future, it is going to be completely manufacturing quality by control. It means completely monitoring the quality during manufacturing itself at every stage. All critical parameters will be monitored effectively with the help of automations, artificial intelligence, AR, VR, RPA, etc. So this is going to eliminate all the problems in the factories and completely minimize, you can say rather than that, is minimizing the issues and getting the product supplies to the market timely. And this is how it has been positioned by McKinsey, what they would like to see. A whole plant will be fully automated and automatically testing as well online for online releases with the help of electronic lab notebooks and automatic sampling, automatic releases, and fully automated AI machine learning enabled process and product control for future manufacturing lines. So it's going to be tremendous change in the technology, change in the concept of compliance, change in the concept of manufacturing and monitoring the process with the help of these smart HoloLens type of glasses. Here I would like to show you the factory of the future, which is happening now in another 2 years. Just have a look at it. So this is what their CEO says, Sanofi, that our ambition is to become first pharma company in the world completely powered by artificial intelligence, giving our people tools and technologies that focus on insights and allow them to make better everyday decisions. Fully operational A to Z activities in the factory. So it's a great thing to happen. In Pfizer Michigan facility, which is going to be now active after about 2 years, and there they mentioned that we are using modular aseptic processing. What it means is most efficient, technically advanced aseptic manufacturing equipment system design and including multiple self-contained modular manufacturing lines with highly digital and highly robotic activity. So they are going to be used the whole activity of digitalization and robotics into lyophilization area without any manual interventions. So the trends that is going to rule us now in next 7 years is artificial intelligence, augmented and virtual realities, and robotic process automations in R&D, in manufacturing, in quality, in supply chain, in regulatory and intellectual property compliance. And also now the regular courses have started in several universities in USA and as well as in India for the future of the industry compliances. No doubt there are challenges. When we see so many tremendous potential benefits, there are always going to be challenges. And how we meet it, it is up to us. Biggest is no doubt cost, but most important is the knowledge and skill gaps and the trainings of the people. As far as the universities are concerned, it is the training of the faculty as well as the students. When the faculty come, they can train the students, and you can get experts also from such people who are fully aware of such software handling and who can monitor the activities for the students. But there are concerns as well. In addition to these, there are concerns as well if such smart systems are used in the warlike situations, it's going to be fatal. If such smart machines starts controlling humans, it could be serious issues. So it is important that we should look at it positively, look at it from a right perspective of utility. of such technology and not to use it for negative purposes. And important is that there are a lot of discrepancies, or a lot of discussions and thought processes whether AI will replace or supplant the humans. There are two different big opinions about it. So no doubt these are the challenges, and we will definitely meet these challenges, my friends. So with this, I end my presentation, and back to you, Ankita madam and Dr. Jayabalan. Thanks for giving me this wonderful opportunity to be with all of you. Take care of somebody was trying to record the videos. Don't record it. It is delete it, please. I've seen both the videos are getting recorded by someone. Ensure that these videos will not be used by anybody for any purpose.
No, sir. Actually, I stopped recording during the videos are displayed. So it will not be there in the recording.
Okay,
Definitely.
great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. And one more thing I wanted to share you that you have cited two articles regarding AI. And one of the article is by Gujarat University. And the main author, guide, supervisor is being with us in this platform now. May I request Dr. L.D. Patel, sir, to unmute and say a few words, because his work is being cited during the presentation. I'm very happy and I was very proud to see that while it is presented by Ranjit sir, and it is the work of Patel sir. It is very proud moment for me.
Yeah.
So, and then I'll hand over it to Ankita ma'am to carry forward.
Yes.
Yes.
Patel sir is there. Sir, please.
Thank you, sir.
Very good morning, sir.
Yes.
Good
we
morning.
use
Good morning,
that.
doctor.
Yes. Good morning, sir. Good morning to everyone. We use that ANN software for one of my PhD students
Yes.
at DD University, Nadia.
Yes.
And we published that paper and we got one award for that also.
Wow, that's nice. Congratulations to you and your team, doctor.
Yes, thank you, sir. And that was in 2009.
Before, very nice.
Yes. So I'm involved with that AI activities.
Excellent.
And we are using that tools also. Thank you, sir.
Thank
Balan,
you, sir. I hope it is Bhagirath Patel sir's paper, if I'm not wrong.
Yes. Today, sir has presented good things. He narrated and given the details. It is a summary on AI.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Over to you, Ankita ma'am and Shastri ji.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Any participants who has any raise any question, they can ask directly. They can just raise your hand in the bar reaction. It is appear in the screen. Our technical team will definitely unmute them and they can directly ask the question. Over to audience.
Very good. Good afternoon now. This is Professor Gachandran. I'm audible and visible. Hello.
Yes, sir, you are audible, sir.
Thank you very much. I should really appreciate our today's eminent resource persons. Excellent presentation about artificial intelligence, machine learning, and so many. It is a revolution. It is going to happen all over the world, and India is gearing up as India has become the pharmacy of the world. I just want one or two quick messages from our resource persons. You have mentioned about ISPE, and what is our percentage of people, pharmacy people in that? Because we have got a discipline, pharmaceutical engineering. Is this ISPE exclusively by engineering people, or is there any pharmacy graduates are there?
No, anybody can become the member.
Okay. Thank you. One more thing, because this artificial intelligence, AR, AI, VR, RPA. It is going to be promising in terms of quality, in terms of quantity, and how about the opportunity chances? Will it be, reduce the opportunity chances for our pharmacy graduates?
Hello. There is a disturbance. Hello.
Yes, sir, there was a disturbance. I unmuted him.
Yeah, okay.
How will
Another one.
Any question from any other participant? You can just raise your hand. Sir, I think there is no question. Yes, Dr. Niranjan, sir. I request our technical team to unmute him.
Dr. Niranjan is not connected to his audio actually.
Okay.
He has to connect the audio first. And
Acha, okay. One more participant has also raised a hand.
Reshma, ma'am.
Reshma, yes.
Yeah.
Good morning, sir. I am speaking behalf of Reshma Madam. My name is Anand Mohammed. I am an associate professor in Raghavendra Institute of Pharmaceutical Education and Research, Anantapur. So my question is, we are implementing AI in various verticals. So I want to know how can we train the students? Are any platform available where we can send them for training? And because I am in a vertical of pharmaceutics, so I want to implement this AI in refining the formulation. Like we are using QBD tools for refinement now, formulation refinement. Instead of that, can I use this AI tools? So where I can get this all information like?
Yeah, it's a good question, Doctor. There are several courses available worldwide in public domain. There are two types in that. One is the accessibility is free. You can go through the courses. That is a basic foundation, and that is free by and large. And there are advanced programs, advanced courses which are charged with a very minimum. So for the benefit of students, like there is one site which is called Coursera. You can always access such programs on artificial intelligence, machine learning, AR, VR. A lot of things are available there for the participants. Similarly, Harvard University and other various IBM, there are similar organizations like IBM who are doing the similar business, are also into the such activity of online training, whoever is interested. So you can always access those, you can get official certificates from them, and as they start learning, they can start moving ahead with advanced courses, for which also there are certificates available from them, and you can print it online, all that certificates, and the contents are also given to you as a soft copy. So lot of things are available. If you want, I can share with you separately these data, share the your details through the Dr. Jaywalan and Dr. Divansh. So I will communicate to you.
Sure, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Any question from other participants?
Dr. Niranjan has to add his audio.
Okay. I think, sir, there is no more question from any participant.
Sure.
Okay, sir. So thank you very much, sir, Mr. Ranjit, sir. We firmly believe that the knowledge and the information related to AI you have shared today will greatly help in the overall development of all the participants and eventually translate to their betterment. I would like to express my sincere appreciation for your wonderful presentation. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Dr. Jayavalan, Dr. Shastri, Dr. Vijay Bhalla, Dr. Ankita, for inviting me to this such a wonderful session and opportunity to be with all of you. Thanks once again. And feel free if you need any help in future as well.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Jayapalan, Dr. Ranjit Barshikar. This is Professor Gyan Chandran. Hello.
Hello.
This is Professor Dr. Gyan Chandran from Madurai. It was a very excellent program, which is we are going to help our budding pharmacy students. And I appreciate our Dr. Jayapalan, Dr. L.T. Patil, and our Dr. Vijay Balla. Thank you very much, everyone.
Yeah. I will be in Calicut next month.
Okay, sir. Very basic. I will get details from our Jayapal. How I can reach you, sir?
Email. Dr. Jayavalan has all my details.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
I'll share the details, sir.
Okay,
Sir,
thank you. Thank you
SP
very
Singh,
much.
sir,
Okay.
you want to share something? The senior most member of IPGA present here.
Okay.
Things up. Please unmute and bless us. Sir, I think sir is from Patna. Please unmute and.
Should I go off?
Yes, sir. This is a small token certificate with our love. Bhagirath sir is sending to you through Vijay Shastri sir and IPGA Gujarat.
Okay. Sure.
Through
This is sir from IPGA Gujarat team.
Okay. Sure. Thank you very much. So kind of you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. We'll share it, sir. We'll talk to you soon.
Sure. Okay. Bye
Thank
for
you. Thank you. Thank you all very much. Thank you,
Thank you, sir.
Okay,
Thank you
thank
so
you.
much, sir.
Okay. I'll end the meeting.
Okay, bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, Jayapal.
Sir, let me
Sir.
Sure.
complete.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ankita madam.
Yes, sir. Gratitude is a powerful catalyst for happiness, and no occasion can be ended without its expression. I would like to invite one of the most erudite and discerning persons, Dr. Divyesh Shastri, who is serving as a secretary, IPGA Gujarat State Branch. I would like to invite you for vote of thanks. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Ankita. As sir ko time it was running out, so we relieved our keynote speaker. It's a formality and a trend to say a vote of thanks. Last but not the least, so respected dignitaries, esteemed speakers, honorable guests, distinguished participants, and all those who have graced us with their virtual presence. I have warm and heartfelt greetings to each one of you. Today, as we draw the curtains on the enlightening webinar entitled Artificial Intelligence, Applications and Impact on Pharma Industry and Pharmacy Profession, organized as a part of IPGA50 Webinar Series, the part of celebration of 50 years of anniversary of Indian Pharmacy Graduate Association by IPGA Gujarat Branch, and organized at KB Institute of Pharmaceutical Education and Research, Gandhinagar, affiliated to Kadi Sarva Vishwavidyalaya, in association with IPGA Gujarat State Branch and IPGA Alwar Branch. This event has been a remarkable journey into the world of cutting-edge technology and its transformative effects on the pharmaceutical landscape. Our sincere thanks goes to the luminary of the day, Sri Ranjit Barshikar sir, whose insightful discourse on the topic illuminated our minds and broadened our perspectives. Your expertise and wisdom have undoubtedly left an indelible mark on all of us, and we are immensely grateful, sir, for your presence. We extend our heartfelt gratitude on the organizing committee, whose meticulous planning and tireless efforts made this event possible. The seamless execution from the inception of the idea to the culmination of the webinar is a testament to your dedication and commitment, all of you. Your vision of fostering a platform for the exchange of knowledge and ideas has truly become fruit today. My sincere thanks to IPGA Central team, President Dr. Atul Nasa sir, Dr. Arun Garg sir, and team for their continuous and active support, and especially Dr. Vijay Phalla sir for despite of his busy schedule for being present today and grace our occasion for this webinar. A special mention of appreciation goes to esteemed committee members of Indian Pharmacy Graduate Association Gujarat team, especially President Dr. Bhagirath Patel sir. An hour before starting the webinar, he conveyed his message that due to some technical reason, he can't be able to join. But we wish him a very healthy and happy birthday to him, and his what's going to best wishes, conveying best wishes for the today's webinar and being with us morally. Dr. Shrikal Deshpande sir, our principal of KB Institute of Pharmaceutical Education and Research and Vice President IPGA Gujarat team. Dr. Vinit Moalia, Dr. Hitesh Dodia, Dr. Niranjan Kanki sir for their contributions for the today's webinar. We also extend our gratitude to the state coordinators, especially Dr. Ankita Bhavsar ma'am, for wonderful anchoring of today's session, today's webinar, and her team, especially the students, Ms. Hiral, Tithi, and Esha, for the wonderful prayer for the today's webinar. Thank you all. Our state coordinators, Dr. Dhaivat Parikh sir, for designing the flyer of the webinar and social media support. Dr. Srenik Shah, Dr. Darshna Modi for their pivotal role in bridging together the various threads of the webinar seamlessly. We are immensely thankful to the committee members, Dr. Dave sir, Dr. Tejal Mehta madam, Dr. Rakesh Patel, and Dr. Sanjeev Acharya sir for their relentless efforts in ensuring that every aspect of the event was executed with precision. We extend our appreciation to the advisors, Dr. S. Pandya sir, GB Shah sir, and Dr. L.D. Patel sir for being gracing today's webinar, gracing this occasion, for their invaluable guidance and support, and which have been instrumental in steering this event towards its successful conclusion. Last but not least, our heartfelt gratitude goes to the IPGA Gujarat Branch, especially President Dr. Jaya Balan sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
For their unwavering support, collaboration, sir. Your collaboration has indeed been a driving force in bridging this event to the fruition. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Without you, this can't be possible. To the participants, last but not the least, who have dedicated their time and attention, we extend our heartfelt thanks to all the participants from different academia and industry, faculty, as well as students, my colleagues, and my friends. Your active engagement and thought-provoking questions have added a layer of depth to the discussion, making this event all more enriching. As we did adieu to this webinar, let us carry forth the knowledge gained and the ideas exchanged. May we continue to be catalyst of positive change in the pharmaceutical industry or pharmaceutical academic field, wherever we are in the pharmacy profession, leveraging the power of artificial intelligence for the betterment of the society at large. Once again, on behalf of the K-Biper team and IPGA Gujarat team, I sincerely thanks you, all of you, for making this event a resounding success. Here's to continued learning, collaboration, and progress. Thank you all, and best wishes to all. Thank you all. Last announcement, I would like to convey to all the participants that we'll issue the e-certificate, those who have registered for today's webinar, within 10 days on their registered email ID. Thank you all for being a part of successful organizing of this webinar. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Subramanian.
Thank you, Subramanian, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr.
Thank you all.
Well,
We do appreciate all the efforts put by all the members and expecting the same support in our future endeavors too. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jaypal.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Bye. Sir, SP Singh, sir, thank you. With your blessings. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Hello, sir.
Sir,
Sir, this is Nawaz, sir. Can I get a speaker's? He said that he will be sharing details with you, something like
yes, sir, yes, sir. I will send the detail of the speaker through the certificates also. Your
Okay.
name, sir?
that. Nawaz Muhammad, sir.
Okay, okay, I will send it.
Sir, but the registered name is T. Reshma.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, I will send it to the email ID, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, thank you. Subramanian, sir, you can unmute, no problem. Thank you.
Thank you, Jayabalan, sir.
Sir, thank you, sir. With your blessings.
Thank you, good team, Ankita and Divyesh. Both
Sir.
are my students, sir. Both are
Oh,
student at LM College of Pharmacy.
Thank you, sir. We are fortunate enough.
Yeah, we'll meet.
Sure,
Sir.
sir. Definitely.
there are some other students like Eklavya. We are there,
Yes.
sir.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Divyesh ji. Thank
Thank
you,
you, sir.
Ankita ma'am. Thank you.